This is day 12 of the Marriage Motivator series, and we're talking about common sense marriage and being attentive to your spouse. Think about how when you were dating, you stared into each other's eyes. When you saw each other, you really checked out what each other had on and how you smelled. You smell what I'm stepping in? You don't need to stop noticing your spouse. Being attentive means attending to the comfort or wishes of another. We need to study our spouses and see what comforts them and what their wishes are. This takes noticing them and communicating with them. Being attentive means putting their needs above your needs, just like the Apostle Paul said in Philippians 2, verse 4, and I'm going to read it. He says, "Each of you should look not only to your own interest, but also to the interest of others." It's paying close attention to your spouse with politeness and courtesy. As a dad, when our four kids were growing up and learning how to walk, I remember being outside and I would always look a step or two in front of them to see if there's any obstacle that was going to cause them to fall or trip. And I would always clear the path for them. Likewise, we do not want our spouses to fall or to fall for anything. God does this for us as well, but many times we don't listen. In Psalms 37, it says this: "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way. Though he falls, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholds him with his hand." What a beautiful verse right there. Being attentive also means to listen carefully, almost like a student in college taking notes and asking questions whenever they don't understand. As I get older, my hearing seems to fade just a little bit, and many times I have to ask, "Now, what'd you say?" In return, my wife will say, "You can't hear a lick." And every time she says that, I say, "What?" Back to the point. Attention can lead to greater emotional connection, intimacy, and overall relationship satisfaction. Being attentive is asking the question, "How can I help?" So, how can we be more attentive to our spouses? Ladies first. So, here we go. I have 7 ways you can be more attentive to your husband. You ready? Number 1, most guys like physical touch, hugging, and being affectionate. Number 2 would be giving them a massage without them having to ask. Number 3 would be saying great job to them or an attaboy when they maybe wash the car or mow the lawn or something like that. To say, "Hey, the car looks great," or "Hey, the lawn looks great. You did a great job and thank you for doing that." Number 4 would be just simply asking about their day. "So how was your day at work?" or "How was your day?" Number 5 would be asking to join them in their hobby and just go hang out with them, whether it's hunting or fishing or playing golf or whatever. I know one great thing that my wife does is that when I have business trips, sometimes she's able to go on those business trips with me. It just makes the trip so much better. Number 6, you could plan a date night or a getaway for you and your husband. And then number 7 would be instigate intimacy. All right, now for the guys. And this is straight from the horses. This is straight from my wife's mouth. Number 1 would be put the phone down and turn your TV off whenever they are trying to talk to you. This means when you go on date night, you should not go to one of those restaurants that has 1,000 TVs in it. Very distracting. Number 2, look them in the eyes whenever they're talking to you. Number 3 would be ask questions whenever they're talking to you and engage in the conversation instead of just grunting sometimes, like I would ever do that. Number 4 would be remembering things that they tell you and maybe put them on the calendar or something like that. For example, if they have a big project due at work, maybe put it on the calendar as to when that was due and ask them about it and say, "Hey, how did that big project go? How'd you do?" Number 6 would be if you see your wife upset, and you know when they're upset, or if she's crying, the best thing to do is just to put your arm around them or give them a hug and say, "I'm so sorry. What's going on? How can I help?" Or they just probably want you to listen and just shut your trap. Number 7, when she's at her in-laws' house and there's a lot of people there, check in on her from time to time and just see how she's doing, see if she's ready to go. Or you might need to rescue her from an obnoxious uncle. Can I get a witness from anybody? So since we're all different, you really just need to ask your spouse, "Hey, how can I be more attentive to you?" And maybe even take a pen and a notebook and write them down. And don't be like Chicken Little and say, "What are we talking about?" In the next video, we're going to talk about not throwing in the towel with your marriage. Have you hit that subscribe button yet?